Hi, it's Ed from Throw Punch Games, and it's time for another unboxing. And today we have 3-Ring Circus from DeVere. First off, that's a massive game in a small box. DeVere is a company that honestly just kind of came out of nowhere for me, and I keep saying that. They make these amazing games, and whenever they put out one of these smaller box games, it's just jam-packed. So what's inside of this one? Small box. Got a whole bunch of tokens. What do we got? Got weird shaped meeples, which I love. Popcorn, cars. Looks like a little lion tamer stand. Then we got, are these big tops? Yes, they are. That's sweet. So we got some for all the different players. Forbidden flavor packet. And lots of rule books. That's English. There's a whole bunch of other ones. I can barely speak English. So what do we got in the English one? It's thick. Oh, component breakdown makes me happy right away. How to set up, how to do a 2-player game. There's a lot of words, but there's also a lot of pictures, which makes me super happy. How to do a show. There's a lot of little art in here just out of nowhere. Makes me happy. Walk through each card. And the basic gameplay. Let's look at these. Looks like these are our... Let's see. You want to break this? These are our main... these are the main board pieces. Oh, so they flip around in their modular. That's pretty sweet. That's one way to get around having a big board in a small box, is make it modular. Nice. Oh, that was apparently individual tableaus, and now we get this fold-outable Jenga puzzle for the main board. Again, there's a lot of stuff in a small box. I'm rather impressed. Then we get a few things we assemble. Looks like a place we move around. Then we have our circus acts and other things. Let's take a look. Looks like these are different point cards, different places you can go, and points you can win. Different acts you can get. Would you like sad clown? Or goose? Woke up and chose violence. Tightrope rocker. Lion. Hippo. Fun stuff. I can't wait to get this one to the table. This looks like a lot of fun. Alright, I've had a chance to sit down and play 3-Ring Circus. What do I think? Let's talk about the rules. This is a really simple, really deep game. On your turn, you're going to do one of exactly 2 things. One is build up your circus. Every player has this player board, tableau. And on it, you're going to socket one of 3 types of cards. You have these basic money cards. They have money in the back. They also give you different attractions. These attractions are how much it costs to hire, or if you discard this card, how much money you get for it. They give you certain types and maybe scoring bonuses or pedestals. Talk about that in a second. So I can use these cards to buy these cards, or my next type of card, my main attractions. These main attractions have higher values, but they give you either one-time benefits or constant benefits, or they give you end-of-game scoring points. So they have a value here, and this value is very important, and I think a little under-stressed in the rule book. These have one of 3 different shapes, and it's how you build up your circus, getting the main kind of events. You also have victory condition cards, and you earn the right to place these. When you look at the player board, you see 3 rings. When you fill up a column, you earn the right of what's below. So if you fill up the first column, you get a victory point card and you can put it over here. You also notice there's icons underneath. When you cover an icon, some of them let you do an instant thing, like get money. Some of them, when they're uncovered, give you extra movement, which is kind of the second phase of our game. The other part of the game is moving and performing. It's all one action. When you choose to perform, you move a number of spaces equal to the number of trains you can see, and they have a little eye to show that you can see them, on this gorgeous board. Now, you'll cover up different areas depending on player count, but you move around, and where you go is dictates what actions happen. Small cities only earn you money cards. Bigger cities, which you can see here, actually have pedestals. So depending on how many pedestals you've earned from the cards you've placed, you can place markers down indicating you're there, and that unlocks your main attractions. There's also, on this board, we have our big event cards. These ones have specific requirements. So this one here says, oh, I need a 13 blue square, and I get more points if I've got a pink one that has more points and an orange one that has less. The popcorn is the point. So if I have the right act set up, I get points right then and there. And I also earn money and other things. So as you go around performing, we have the Barnum and Bailey circus going around, and they move around, and when they complete a complete circuit, game's over. When they reach a main city, we score the area for area control. So it's point salad, area control, kind of a tableau building game. That's the mechanics. It's fairly easy. You buy cards, you put them on your tableau, which either gets you more pedestals, or it gets you end of game points, or extra abilities. You go to places, perform to get money, new performers, points, or area control. At the end of the game, you score end game points and try to win. Pretty simple. I enjoy the crap out of it. Mechanically, it's a 5 out of 5. Thematically, I felt like I was running a big top. Made me want to go watch Carnival again. I had a lot of fun. You know, I'm even surprised by some of these places, like the fact that Adrian in Michigan's on here. So it's a lot of fun. 5 out of 5 there. The rules. So I like DeVere. DeVere is very fun because they're not from my neck of the woods. So when I buy a DeVere game, I get all these rule books from all these different companies or countries. The problem is they don't explain a lot of little things, and it's important little things. I mentioned these victory point cards for the different cities. It says a 13 here. My wife and I weren't certain. Do we have to have a 13? Does that have to be greater or less than? It's exact. They didn't really stress that in the rules. That one of the extra victory point cards is all your water animal events score extra points. What's a water animal event? It turns out it's a blue square with a 7. All your 7s score your extra points at the end of the game. So that really, like, when I specifically have a number, it means I need that number. When I specifically just have a question mark or something, it can be anything. Little things. There's great iconography on the board. There we go. To indicate you always get money at all events. They didn't really stress that enough, I feel. And my wife and I ended up running around doing all these events, which moves the Barnum and Bailey around even faster. So the game is really quick for us. So there's little things that get left out. It's not going to break the game, but it's the low point of the game, the rule book. So 3.75 out of 5 for rules. Execution, I love all the stuff. We have these great pieces for extra things. You have the Barnum and Bailey token. We have the Barnum and Bailey little piece. You have big top circuses. All this stuff is amazing. We have the unforgivable sin. They give me 5 little baggies and a ton of pieces. Give me extra baggies. DeVere, there's another game like this. We get on the moon, packed it in there. One of the best games for putting things away. Here, it's just like put it back in the box. So it's a little annoying. So for execution, 4.9 out of 5. Solid, just give me baggies. Overall, 93%. I like this game a lot. Just give me some baggies, and the rules could use a few more pages to kind of walk me through some of the finer points. Solid game, just a little bit there. Overall, I loved it. I'm at the Throw Punch Games at Throw Punch on Twitter, Throw Punch Games on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Threads. Links for affiliate content and contests. Thanks for watching.